Palutena versus Wolf, although these guys have had some other characters in their history in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Gons, of course, starting as a Ness player in Smash 4, played Ness a little bit at the beginning of this game, played the Belmonts a bit, also has a Game & Watch in his pocket. Very
That's true.
Eclectic group of characters there, whereas Jakal, straight to the top tiers. He was a Sonic player in Smash 4, one of the best, I'd say probably the best on the East Coast by the end of it, not really sure.
6WX might have something to say about that.
6WX and Jakal were neck and neck by the end of it, I'd say.
Honestly, 1 and 1A.
Yeah, right.
But,
they're really good. I
but
forgot about
then they broke
6WX,
Sonic.
to be honest. Yeah. Then they stopped making that character do what he does.
Yeah.
And thank God. I mean, shield cancel spin dash. Rest in.
They took up air.
Rest in shambles. Yeah. Oh, up air too. Yeah, up air. That's a tragedy. There's no reason to strip that from him. But anyway, Jakal, originally playing Pichu, since has found comfort in Wolf, and I think that's a good character for him overall. Just good control of the neutral with the lasers, great normals. He actually has to play the game, unlike Sonic, so it's been a learning curve for him. But of course, as one of our best in Jersey for a long time, this kid has definitely come to play, shown up big, even just by making it to the winner's side of top 8. But Gons defeated him last weekend at the CSL event in Atlantic City, so we're going to see if Gons can get some revenge. Off to a good start, taking that first stock.
And Gons just getting overrun a little bit by that Wolf, who does have the tools to take the game straight to Palutena, who obviously, I mean, we saw Gons do quite well for himself, specifically last night at Platinum Star Smash, winning and taking out the top 3 of Philadelphia's PR along the way, 6WX Juice and Blazing Pasta in that order. Blazing Pasta in 2 sets. The back throw by Great Gonzales, he somehow always finds himself in that situation where he just grabs people. The veteran presence, Great Gonzales, and taking Jakal to task and taking that first stock.
Yeah, Gonz will always put himself right in the corner facing backwards. That way, when you do a neutral get up from the edge, he's still behind you and can get that back throw. And that's just years of practice from doing that with Ness and Smash 4. I feel like if a character doesn't have a ridiculously strong back throw, Gonz isn't going to play them.
Yeah, I haven't really, I don't know how good Game & Watch's back throw is, to be completely honest with you.
That's true. Yeah, the Belmonts isn't great either. Forward throws their kill throw. So maybe that's why we see him using pretty much solo Palutena these days. And he also has some extremely clever setups with that explosive flame, the way he'll do it rising, make sure that Palutena can stay on the move while doing it. That way, when the move is over, if she's right in your face and the explosive flame is still going off, you can get a grab nice and easily. I'd say he's one of the pioneers of that move with this character.
He knows that, generally speaking, you do have to think a little bit negatively when you're facing a Palutena and you're in disadvantage. You cannot afford to burn your jump. Gonzales, he likes to take advantage of that and says, I know exactly where you're going to go. I'm going to put this fireball right there. Please enjoy. But the back air from Jakal, you can predict that all you want, but you cannot avoid it. And Jakal exacting against the number 4 in New Jersey. He'll be looking to climb up and potentially take Gonz's spot next season, but right now he's just looking to take this set and move on to winner's final.
Yeah, for sure. These guys definitely in hot competition for that spot. Jersey, such a ridiculously strong top 5, top 10, top 15 players out there.
It's so nuts. Like, honestly.
Our state's good, man. Oh, Gonz. Jakal lucky to escape with his life as he got that side B to the edge, but Gonz still all over it. Gonna pick up the kill. Now we're down to the wire in this first game. 60-0, but Gonz knows he can make 60 damage appear out of nowhere with a couple good neutral airs.
I mean, you're a goddess of light. You have to have some sort of like omnipotent powers about you. So,
Smash 4?
You know, there's an exception to every rule, Max. So there you go. Either way, a dash attack will miss its mark, but a kick to the face of the goddess of light. And now neutral air, as good a tool as any in the game. Probably the most versatile move in the game, to be completely honest.
Definitely up there.
Oh, forward smash will miss its mark, and
no!
Oh my goodness gracious!
I refuse to accept that.
Great Gonzales in disbelief as well.
He was firmly on the stage. The hitbox is really that big for Wolf's up B, man. Could sneak from underneath you, even when you see his leg, you see him kicking, just directly parallel with the edge, right? Or perpendicular to the edge, I guess.
Yeah.
And somehow that just vacuumed Gonz from the floor and sent him out. Wow. All right. Well, Jakal's going to go up the first game. Gonz not looking too shaken by that.
No, I mean he knows what he did wrong. He overextended, and it's just like they say in Highlander. You overextend, you lose your head. And Jakal looking for a quickening of his own as he looks to go up 2-0. Back to Pokemon Stadium we go. And yeah, the Great Gonzales honestly was playing that perfectly fine. I don't even think Jakal meant that to kill, to be completely honest with you.
No, I think he just wanted to get back. But hey, he'll take it for sure.
Yeah, no, he certainly won't mind. As soon as I saw that splash screen, I was wondering he was going to die. And it's going to be Jakal drawing first blood here with that ferocious back air.
Yeah, he has these beautifully executed auto-cancel back airs. Of course. Whoa, hold on.
That's a hitbox?
Right, I think I'm off the boat with this game, man. I'm done. We're wrapping it up here.
Oh man, you want to just go play Eunice, dude?
Yeah, I'm down, man. That'll be at EVO, right? So we're good.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a weird joke to make at a Melee tournament. The Great Gonzales with the back air.
By the way, the reason that happened is because your parry box is, I think, even larger than your full shield. So Wolf was right there inside of Palutena. The parry box would have extended to where her wings hit in front of her. And as a result, we saw him land one. But man, that was still just absolutely preposterous to the eyes. And Gonz really on the back foot here. This is not quite what happened in their last meeting, which I believe they didn't play yesterday, right? They only played last weekend.
Jakal and the Great Gonzales, I can't recall right offhand. It wasn't on stream.
Okay.
I
feel like it would have been if they did play.
Yeah, Jakal, I don't even know if he was on stream like you were. Good job, by the way.
Thanks.
Taking that set against Fruit. Good stuff. Either way, the Great Gonzales. Oh. And in fact, you faced the Palutena yesterday on the stream, so you know quite a bit. You did quite well with your Lucina.
I play Jen all the time, so I'm a little spoiled. I've seen everything with this character. But Gonz and Jen, of course, worlds apart in terms of their playstyle. I think Gonz is just much more of a passive and reactive player, whereas Jen will kind of impose his will on you. Very mix-up heavy. It feels like he's almost playing Fox in the body of Palutena.
Actually, yeah, no, I was about to say Jen, perhaps one of the most aggressive Palutenas in the world. And
she does have that offensive capability for sure. But now we see Gonz trying to figure out his way out of the corner. And although you have some cool tools like your teleport to do that, Jakal can just wait and react as well, as long as he's not overextending. And that match was significantly more convincing than the last one, too.
Jakal hacking and slashing his way to a Game 2 victory. The Great Gonzales on the back foot. That is not a place where he is used to being. But he's definitely not, he's not risk averse, and he's certainly not adversity averse. That is, remind me never to try to go for that phrase again. That is just,
I like it.
Either way, can't afford any paralysis by analysis either. He needs to go right in, know his options, stay true to his game plan. However, it's Jakal who's been pushing another quote by Mike Tyson. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And Jakal, he's been throwing hands these past 2 games, Max.
He punched him in the mouth with talons, with wolf talons, man. Those claws on the forward tilt for the closer on that second game. And Gonz, you just have to imagine, like, he's got to be at least a little bit shaken, right? His reaction to losing the first game to that up B, laughed it off. He was like, oh, okay, this game's dumb, whatever. But the second time he shifted back, you could actually hear his chair shifting on the stage, so I think that one really shook him. Now he's fighting with a new kind of fire, that explosive fire, dare I say.
Oh, indeed, and it's flames both metaphorical and literal, burning in the eyes of the Great Gonzales. Is it bad that when you said talons, I thought of Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah,
Goodness gracious!
Do the wolves have large talons?
I love it, man. Holy
Down their dash attack. Yep, just gonna keep looping these V&Bs. Jakal's so good at keeping you at disadvantage once he gets you there, right? We've seen him get multiple follow-ups that aren't true combos, just off these up airs, off these forward airs, because he knows what options people are going to pick when they have to come down to the ground.
And the Great Gonzales, I'm surprised that he's taking this aggressive tact. Quite frankly, I know he's trying to catch Jakal off guard, but I mean, Jakal has gotten so much mileage out of that off of that nair out of shield. I don't foresee him stopping anytime soon. The Great Gonzales has yet to truly punish that in any consistent fashion. Yeah, that was chancy.
That upbeat was clean. No, I really like that because basically his options were to do just a linear fall right to the ground that Gonz could have trapped, Or if he went for something like that, he could apply hitboxes while going to the edge, pick up some extra invincibility, and then yeah, he'll have to deal with the ledge trap, but that's only a % chance that your opponent's going to hit you. Whereas if he landed right in front of him, Gons is probably going to pick that punish up very easily.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's not the option I would have gone for, but then again, I'm not the one on winner's side top 8, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and shut up. Never mind, I'll keep commentating. The great Gonzales with the dash attack, and Jakal knowing when to sit in shield. Yeah, being on a platform against the Palutena, an extremely dangerous place to be. So Jakal playing it safe. No reason to go for anything risky there. But
yeah, with all the multi-hit aerials she's got, it's very difficult to parry and get out of that trapped spot on the platform right there. We see Gons, though, building this one back. Wow. I don't know if that was suspect DI, because I feel like Jakal had ample time to react to that back throw, but closed him out so early. Now we're going to see Gons get a chance to respond. 3 up airs off that platform tech chase. And now you see Jakal shooting a kill, throwing these up smashes out of shield. Maybe that one would have worked, but instead just jumping away to safety.
That's just
where Gons thrives, man.
Frankly, that's just the nature of Wolf, and you and I both know that. He likes to be in the air, but only on his terms. He is, it's either combo or get comboed, and kill or be killed for the Apex Predator, Wolf O'Donnell, and now has the great Gonzales down to his last stock of winner's side, potentially. This is very doable for Jakal, but very specific conditions that he needs to meet, specifically making Gons try to take the game to him and create the openings.
We need to see right now an up throw, now that he got the down throw dash attack out of the way. Up throw into a long aerial string. Landing forward air could also get the job done. Basically just needs to tack on some combination of forward airs and up airs to make this damage lead back, but Gons pulling ahead slowly but surely here. Actually, I would not even say slowly at this point. It's gone comfortably his way ever since that midpoint of the match. And Gons, one of these players who can adapt. He can run these reverse 3-0s on people.
Oh, but he read that perfectly. The downtown and the back air. Jakal, resilient as ever. Rumble, young man Rumble. He'll be swinging those claws all the way into winner's final.
My man knew that Gons was going to try to come down and swing a forward air while trying to land. And as a result, just pop up, meet him halfway, smack him with that back air, and even at those percents, that move is certainly strong enough to do the job. So we're going to see Jakal move on to winner's finals. Who his opponent will be, still up for debate, but it's going to be either DNA or Atomisk.
Yeah, we have a very interesting debate format. We basically have these two people punch each other in the face, and in this case, it'll be